exciting episode of Galactivated Yoga on the Beach. Welcome TikTok Live, welcome YouTube Live. We are Galactivators, your fairy god fam. And just adjusting our cameras. Happy Election Day, everyone, here in the US and A. What an exciting day for everyone. Hope you all have gone and voted or are planning on going to vote. Oh, I forgot to wear my I voted sticker. Oh, I'll put it on later. We voted early. Yay.
I want to put it on my neck shirt when I take a shower.
Yes.
I stick it once.
Stick it
I was
once.
going to put it on my water bottle, actually.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Aside from the probably not waterproof part of it. Well, it's a beautiful day. It's a magical day. It's a wonderful day. And as you settle into this space, super friends, invite you to step outside for the next hour or so of time and let's see what's happening here. There we go. Next hour or so of our beautifully busy lives, to sit outside, to relax, to breathe, to receive, to stretch, to strengthen, to calm our minds, to tune into our divine, and to get mega super galactivated. So, as we settle in today, super friends, I invite you to sit in an easy seated pose outside if you're able to, and take those shoulders up, back down a few times. Christar Galactica, your fairy god Sis, Saint Joe Narcata, and of course our little princess, Princess Charlie, unicorn cat dog. Today is the Dragon Day, the self-existing Dragon Day, super friends, and our throat chakras transform. Our ability to use our words to create and to impact life around us, and for our inner self, our inner being, to awaken within us and crack out of that egg and emerge with beautiful dragon treasures and wings and wisdom, and for us to find our place in the matrix here. The idea that everything outside of us is a reflection. It's a mirror of the frequency we're projecting to life. So I invite you now to just let yourself settle down into your body. Look up with your eyes and then let your eyes just close and begin to deepen your breath. Finding that breath awareness and connecting into the base of our body as we exhale. Elongating, deepening our breath as we inhale. And I invite you now, in your heart of hearts, super friends, as we breathe our arms up to the sky, let's bring our palms together overhead and to envision America being its most beautiful, its most powerful, most creative, more successful, most abundant, most blissful, passionate, kindest, most empowered version of itself. All the citizens of this country feel welcome, feel respected, feel empowered, feel free. And let's hold this space together in our hearts like a golden frequency and just blast it into our tomorrows, into this week as we vote for change. Ooh. And just welcome in that positive change into our bodies, our mindset, our spirit, our soul. And then let's bring our hands to our mind's eye. Breathe in. Happiness, peace, love, community, joy, expansion. That the election results that are happening now will make us all so happy, and it feels like this. Yay! Bring this down in front of our throats, our mouth. We're just gonna take a yay together. Deep inhale. Yay! Hands down to our hearts. Let's just bow to our hearts and just plant the seeds in our heart. Happiness, joy, bliss, peace, excitement, love, positive expectation. And then left hand on our heart, right hand on our left, just bowing into our heart of hearts and just honoring this intention, this seed of intent within us. Om Namah Shivaya. Cute cosmic sound effects. And releasing our hands. Let's shift the crossing of our legs. All right, super friends. Inhaling, hearts coming forward. Exhaling, spine goes back. Inhaling, breathe in that positive expectation. Exhaling, rolling back. Inhaling, I'm wearing my Kamala shirt today that I created. I painted, made it into a shirt, put them on our Galactivators website, reminding everyone to vote. And one of the things that I love about our Madam Vice President, who has already been president during Joe Biden's reign for about an hour and a half while he was undergoing some procedures. One thing I love about her is her name, Kamala Devi. As we spin the other way, her name means lotus goddess. And as we sit in our lotus and welcome our divine into us, just appreciating that mentality, the lotus mentality, the Kuan Yin, the goddess of kindness and compassion, the Lakshmi mentality, the goddess of happy homes and family and prosperity. Welcoming in this mentality as we take ourselves forward and back, warming up our spine. Inhale, lift our hearts, bend those elbows, lift our chin, look up with our eyes. And exhale, straighten our arms, drop our chin, lean back, all the breath out. Seated cat. Breathing in and breathing out. Choosing optimism and choosing unity, choosing community, choosing positivity. Inhaling now, arms up to the sky. Lean up and back. In your mind's eye, visualize that golden soul thread traveling up the center line, out our 1,000-petaled lotus Sahasrara at the top of our crown, and then let's lean over to the right side. Visualize our pranic body, our light body, our energy body, activating, awakening today. As we breathe, lean up and over to the other side. Om Namah Shivaya. Visualize a full spectrum rainbow manifesting within us today from that 1,000-petaled full spectrum lotus at our crown. Ultraviolet light passing through, indigo ray into our mind's eye, into the blues in our throat and the teals in our high heart. Leaning back into the greens in our heart center, into the golds in our plexus. Arms come down, shifting our legs. Let's stretch them out. Into the orange in our sacrum, and the red in our root, and the rosy in our soles. Pure white light around us. Inhale those arms up. Kamala Devi. Let's invite that as us now. Invite that presidential frequency into us as we exhale and fold. Visualize ourselves as leaders now today. Leaders of our breath, our body, our mindset, our lives, our home, our family. Om Namah Shivaya. Inhale, lift our heart, right arm back, palm up, shift, turn our eyes, stretch as far back, keeping those hips even, reach those arms away. Find the breath. 3 more deep breaths in and out. And right arm comes up and over. Spread those toes. Left arm, breathe in, stretch back, palms up, twist and breathe. Open. Stretch those eyes, lifting our hearts. Oh. One more deep breath in. And exhale, bringing this hand down, folding, tucking our chin under, deep breathing. And walking ourselves up. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders as we make some big circles up and back and down. And then let's take this left knee and bend it, bringing that left sole into that right knee. And then let's stretch those elbows back. And exhale, bring those elbows forward, tucking our chin. Inhale, stretch those elbows back, look up with our eyes. Exhale, bring those elbows together, tucking our chin. Inhale, open. And exhale, elbows in, chin down. Let's fold all the way down and straighten those arms out. Inhale, walking those hands up. Let's take this right knee, bend it, and stack that right ankle on top of our left knee and our right knee on that ankle. So a double pigeon. So our feet are flexed. This is going to get into our hips. And let's take a little sip. Right, super friends, placing our hands on our high heart. Let's lean up with our neck, looking up with our eyes, big smile. Pulling up with your chin. And bringing our chin down as we exhale. Inhale, take that chin up and back into the right. Looking up with our eyes, let's take 3 deep breaths in and out. And bowing that chin down as we exhale. Bringing it over to the left side as we breathe in. Lifting that chin up and high, stretching our eyes, 3 deep breaths in and out. And coming on back to center, arms come up to the sky. Reach up high with that right arm. And as we breathe, reach up high with that left arm. And then as we breathe, bend that left elbow, grab that elbow, pull it on down. Press back with our crown, big smile on our face, tap on the back of our hearts. Om Namah Shivaya. Deep breaths here. And releasing these hands down, walking ourselves forward, folding over our hips, tucking our chin under. Inhale, walking those hands up. Hands back behind us. Press into the ground. And let's unwind this right leg and circle that ankle all around as we lift our hearts and lean up and back and breathe and smile. And bring it on down and stretch those legs out and point those toes forward. Fingers down, press into the ground, lift our hips, taking a reverse plank. Keep breathing. And coming on down, rolling onto the tops of our hands, palms up, gliding those hands forward to stretch our forearms as we fold over ourselves here. One more breath like this. You should be feeling this all the way up your forearms. If you're not feeling it, you can move your hands a little bit further forward. Let's wiggle those fingers and toes as we exhale, shake our head out, our faces out. And then let's back off our hands and rotate, spinning around, placing those palms down. Just noticing the difference between the left side and the right side as we toggle our ears side to side. Big smile, deep breath. Om, 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 Om. Shake out everything, any tightness and tension. And then let's release and just shake out our hands. All right, super friends, and then we're gonna bend this right knee and bring it into that left inner knee, that right sole to that left knee. And then we're gonna bring our hands once again to our high heart, sitting up nice and tall. And then we're just gonna turn our head to the right. Deep breath, sitting up even taller. Lift that high heart. Notice your posture. Be mindful of your core strength. Be mindful of the expression on your face. Be mindful of the position of your shoulders. Be mindful of your breath intake. Ooh, Kundalini. Observe the Kundalini Shakti rising in your body. Your pranic body, your energy body, your light body. Good day. As we turn our neck the other way, stretching our eyes. Be aware of your root, Mula Bandha. Engaging it like a fist at the bottom of your exhales and top of your inhales. In your third eye, visualize your energy body, your electrical circuitry inside, lighting up and gritting in. Inhale back to center, dropping our chin. Inhale, leaning up and back. Visualize the nadis inside of you, the left side, right side, and the center line. Ida, Pingala, and Shishuna. Now back to center. Let's bring those hands to our elbows and just ha, 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 ha. Inhaling, arms up to the sky. Shifting towards this left leg and folding forward over this leg. Observing the nadis, the left nostril, right nostril, center of your brain stem, the circuitry to the base of your body. The breath flowing in your hips, your feet, your toes, your facial expression. Shake out any tension. And then let's inhale and rise on up, bending that left knee, flexing that foot and stacking our ankle on knee and over ankle. Let's breathe these arms up. Victory is ours. Let's take that mantra, that feeling. Victory is ours. Victory is ours. Touch our thumb and our pointer finger together. Wiggle our toes. And then let's play with some breath of fire. So being aware of our belly, focus on our exhales, pull the belly in. Let that inhales happen automatically. Om Namah Shivaya. Kundalini. Blessings. Visualize your light body inside of you, your pranic body. From crown down, filling up with ultraviolet light, radiating infrared light, pure golden light in the center, life force, cracking open out of the dark egg, spreading those dragon wings, super friends. Galactivate. Breathing in, reach up with that left arm. And breathing out, reach up with that right arm. And bending that right elbow, grabbing it. Pressing on back. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And releasing those hands to the ground, just walking ourselves forward, tucking our chin under and breathing. And inhaling, rising, unwinding those legs as we lean back, hands behind us, elevating this left leg up, lifting our heart. Big smile, deep breath. And releasing those legs, pointing those toes, lifting our hips once again. Taking that reverse plank. And coming on back down, hugging those knees in, giving ourselves a big juicy hug. So today is all about new life, new birth, a new beginning. It's about receiving. It's about allowing what is to be, tuning into our inner space, our inner being, choosing how we want to be, how we want to feel, the version of ourselves we want to create ourselves as, and finding our way. Being the change, being that catalyst of change, that calm, peaceful, sitting, Sitaram, goddess God being, a divine being, an avatar, an incarnation, a spiritual master in a physical form, and allowing that power to give us a space of responsibility as we swing those legs around, taking responsibility for how powerful we are. Coming on down into a Sphinx, super friends. Bringing those forearms down to the ground, hands down, legs together, shoulders rolled back and down. Lifting our heart, gazing in and up at that third eye. Responding to our lives with optimism, with positive expectation, with hope, with excitement, with smiles and joy, being that change. We're transforming inside. The words that we say have power. The words we say are the words of a dragon. So let your inner dialogue be communication with your inner being, speaking always to your higher self, your higher mind, your divine eternal nature. Deep breath in and exhale, lowering hands hands under our shoulders, curl the toes. Let's press up to plank. Just hanging out here. Be aware of your crown. Visualize that lotus, that Kamala on the top of your head with 1,000 petals. Breathe in that umbilical cord that connects you to your mother when you were inside of her body, right in your core. Let it be your breath, your life force, you're tethering you to your eternal nature. The Devi, Kamala Devi. Let that be you in your yoga today, super friends. Super friends, Galactivate as we push on back to downward dog. Reach those heels down, planting our hands down to the ground, bending one knee at a time, lifting our hips. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, need to know, shift your weight forward. Inhale it up. Exhale, need to know, shift forward. Inhale up. Exhale, need to know, shift forward. Inhale up. Bend that knee over to the side. We're gonna exhale and take this knee high over to this right elbow. Inhale, kick that leg up. We're gonna do that again. Bend that knee, take it up high over to this right elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale, take that knee over to this right elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale it up. I am strong. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale it up. Exhale. Right knee bringing it on forward. Let's step this foot forward and bring that back knee down and ground on in here. And then send those hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Balance and breathe. Inhale, coming forward, bending that knee. Lift our heart. Exhale, hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Shake out any tension. Inhale, coming forward, bending into that knee. Let's bring our arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, let's play with our balance, straightening the front legs, swinging those arms back, folding. Woo. Inhale, bending into that front knee, curl those toes, lift that back knee up. Once again, play with our balance, high lunge. Reach those arms up, breathe, knee over our ankle, keep bending, challenge yourself. Drop low. Hands come together to our hearts, twisting towards that right side, shifting our weight forward, and then hooking that elbow on that thigh and press like we're trying to push those hands to the center of our heart as we turn, our gaze, our drishti up. So we're up on those back tippy toes, feet are staggered hip width apart, nice wide stance, low lunge. Inhaling back to center, drop our knee down, heel toe, right foot to the left. My favorite pose. Drop those hips, lift our heart, big smile, pigeon pose. And exhale, walking those hands forward, forward folding.
Yay, our friend Elise is on the channel. Hi Elise, we love you.
Hi, Elise.
Sending you love and positivity. What's up, Tryouts Rover? Good to see you too. Woohoo!
All right, super friends, deep breaths, walking ourselves up. Let's place our hands on our leg, really push, roll those shoulders back and down, lift our chin, look up. Big smile, deep breath. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Visualize your throat, the Vishuddhi. Visualize it transforming today. Om Namah Shivaya, filling up with bright skylight. The light of the skies. As we bring our head back to neutral, bend that left knee. Inhale this left arm up and back. Grab that sole. Gently pull this foot in. Now lifting through our hearts, we're gonna begin to turn our neck the opposite way, away from that leg. Blessings and releasing. We're gonna do one more hip opener fold, super friends. So bringing our hands a little bit forward. Let's inhale this left arm up high. Give thanks to the stars in the sky. Surya Namaskar. And then we're gonna bring this left shoulder and left cheek down and fold into this. This is a deep one, super friends. So if this is too much, you can skip this arm step and just fold again. Om. Right hand can remain where it is or float up to the sky or wrap behind your back. Om. One more breath, super friends. And unwinding this right arm, pressing into the ground, elevating this left arm up. Let's make big circles, spin it around. And bringing this hand down. Let's roll onto the side of that hip and send it back, flipping around. Let's come into a low cobra. Nice and low. And then when your back feels juicy, we can take it a little higher. Keep rolling those shoulders back and down and lifting your chin without compressing the back of your neck. Elongate. Breathe, look up. And slowly flowing down, curl those toes, press up, plank, and back to downward dog. Reaching down with the heels, press down with our flat palms, let our head relax. And then let's just release this right leg, which just went through so much. Bring it up to the sky and just circle it around. Breathe into the nadis, left, right, and center. And we'll bring that right leg down and inhale this left leg up now. Reach it up so high. Straighten that leg, reach through your soles, press into the ground. Like there's somebody back there pulling on your foot and pulling that leg straight. Get that bend out of your knee. Breathe, you can do it. Si se puede. Deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift our weight forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let's do one more just for fun. Inhale, lift. Bending that knee over to the left side. And as we exhale, take that knee up and high over to that left elbow. And inhale, extend. And exhale, knee to the side, over to that elbow. Inhale, extend. Bending that knee, exhale, knee, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, connect. Inhale, lift. Exhale, connect. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, floating this foot forward. Foot comes down. Dropping that back knee down. Deep breath. Exhale, hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Straighten that leg, lean back. Shake out any tension in your face. Inhale, bending that knee, coming on forward. Lifting your heart, big smile. And exhale, hips back, toes up, nose to knee. Inhale, bending that knee. Hands rise up. Knee over our ankle. And as we exhale, swoop those arms back, folding over ourselves, straighten that leg, heels down, toes up. Play with that balance. And inhale, coming forward, bend that knee. Lift those back knees off the ground as we rise on up into a high lunge. So make sure that back heel is up, knees over our ankle, torso straightening up to the sky as we drop on down, challenging ourselves to smile. Hands come together to our heart, twisting towards that left side, hooking, leaning forward, hook that elbow on that thigh and press, lifting our heart, shifting towards the left side. And breathe in, coming back to center, hands down, hips back, toes up. Straighten that leg one more time. And as we breathe, bending that knee and heel toe this left foot over to the right. Lifting our heart. Just connecting into the shape. Pigeon pose. Right leg straight back, hips square, shoulders square. Left foot flexed. Find that juicy spot for your hips. And walk ourselves forward. Left heel can be close to that right hip or more parallel to the front of your space, just depending on what your hips feel like today. Find the breath. And let's take a yum. Om yum yum yum. Om yum 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 yum. And really feel into Anahata, your root chakra, your heart chakra, the heart center, and how it connects down to the root, which is Lam. So you could play with those bija mantras, see if you could feel, observe if you can feel the energy. Yum, lum, 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 yum. And inhaling and walking ourselves up, bringing our hands to that leg, lifting our hearts up high. And as we breathe, looking over that right side and bending this right foot. And reach up and back and grab that foot, begin to pull it in until you feel a nice stretch on that quad. Lifting our heart and beginning to twist towards the left side. Deep breath, stretching our eyes. And releasing that leg down. Hands come back to the ground. Let's inhale this right arm up to the sky. And as we exhale, bring that right shoulder and cheek down. Coming back into our fold. Left arm can stay where it is or reach forward or back to the sky or wrap behind our back. Just find your breath. Let your body flower on open today. Like a lotus, like a Kamala in your crown. Like the lotus goddess is here to save the world. Kamala Devi. Super friends, Galactivate. And bringing this left hand down, pressing into the ground, lifting our hearts up now. Coming onto the side of that hip, massaging it around as we flip this leg on back. And come on, once again, one more Sphinx pose. Elbows under our shoulders or a little bit forward, legs together. Breathing up and into that Ajna chakra, third eye, pineal pituitary, medulla oblongata, the constellations within you. Awaken that light of well-being. Om Namah Shivaya. Deep breath in. And slowly lowering on down. Curl those toes, press up, plank, and back to downward dog. Let's release this left leg up to the sky. Make circles with that hip. One way, the other way. Visualize those dragon wings. Big Mama Dragon is here today in the year of the dragon. Left leg down in the dragon galactic matrix. And then let's walk those feet up to our hands as we look forward and fold over ourselves. And just dangle here, just elongating our spine. Just maybe swaying from side to side. And maybe you want to take your hips a little wider. And maybe you want to bring your hands up to the sky and then together. And let those arms fall back open, opening your shoulders as you sway from side to side. And then bringing those feet, so the toes are out and the heels are in. Let's start to squat on down, get low, and bring those hands to our hearts in the front, elbows to those inner knees. Visualize a lotus blooming at the base of your body. Lotus blooming beneath your feet. As we inhale and rise on up, coming up onto our tippy toes, a lotus blooming at the tops of our heads as we lean up and back. And then come on down, hands to our heart, a lotus blooming in our heart. Kindness, compassion, ahimsa, sweetness, patience, gentleness, motherliness. And then inhale our arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift our hearts. As we exhale, fold and walk ourselves forward, just coming on down to the ground, onto our belly. And then we're gonna just flip on over, flippy flap jack, kitty cat. Bringing our knees in, let's make some circles. One direction and the other. And then planting our feet down on the ground so your fingertips can just touch your heels. Roll your shoulders back and down, and we're gonna breathe and lift our hips up high. Walking those arms together, clasping our hands, push down with our upper arms, squeeze those knees in. Bridge pose. Om Namah Shivaya. Gaze up at your third eye. Visualize yourself just evolving into the most beautiful, healthy, vital, happiest, joyful, blissful, wealthy, worthy, wise version of ourselves. The bridge from now to eternity. Super friends, Galactivate! Up on our tippy toes, releasing our arms, bringing it on down. Knees go from side to side. And then coming on back to center, hug those knees in. Right knee crosses over the left. Squeeze them in, hold them tight, circle the ankles. Deep breath, big smile, big laughs, laughter yoga. And then we're gonna drop those knees over to the left as we inhale. Our right arm, right shoulder up and back. Deep twist to the right. Deep breath. As you breathe, Ajna Chakra, imagine that lotus blooming in your mind's eye. Your pituitary gland blooming. That little pine cone, that little pineapple, little lotus, Ajna. The gifts of serotonin and oxytocin and dopamine and dimethyltryptamine. As your heart opens, the prana flows. The lotus blooms within us all. Kamala Devi, the lotus goddess within our hearts. Paramashiva. As we come back to center, bring your knees in. Give them a hug. Happy baby intermission. Feet up to the sky, bend those knees wide, rocking side to side. Om Namah Shivaya. And now, coming back to center as we breathe, left knee over right, squeezing those knees in. Om Namah Shivaya. Circle the ankles around. And left arm, left shoulder extends up and back. Drop our hips over to the left as we give those knees a spin to the right, dropping them down to the ground. Twisting out our upper body to the left. Breathe in back to center, super friends. Once again, hug it in. And body scan. If there's any other movements that you need before we go into our final rest, our Shavasana, any last final adjustments, corrections, anything you need to give yourself, please scan your body now and prepare to enter into our alchemy space, our yoga space. And we're gonna make our way now down onto our back side. You can even use your hands to elongate your neck and place it in the most aligned position with the rest of your body. Allow your arms and legs to fall open and away from your body. Bring your drishti, your gaze, in and up at that third eye. Let yourself just relax and let go. Any tension in your body, visualize it just falling off of you. We'll be back soon after we enter the silence beyond the sounds for our Galactivation. Om, 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 mm, mm, mm. Your mind's eye now as we relax and breathe. The power of the dragons inside us start to be dragons of the winds, the food dogs of time are blazing on in, up our nose and inside. They're passing into us from the left and the right, swimming right through us, the feminine and masculine kind, playing with the energy that lives within our veins like balls, like they're playing a brand new cosmic game. And the mother dragon appears right up our center line, the goddess of the earth that lives underside. In the middle earth, the dragon now, spirit starts to rise and swallows us up whole, sucks us up inside, pure gold and crystal forming in the center of our spine, circling us majestically. The crystal gold arrives, coating now our circuitry. The mother's load is here, giving us the geometries as the crystals now appear. The left side, right side, center line is the fire and the water, now crystalline. Just right, Goldilocks, inner state as we super friends Galactivate. The sacred Holy Trinity makes everything all right as we live archetypally the Christ child now inside as little baby Krishnas, an incarnation in this life, as we are now in yoga, Om Hrim Namah Shivaya, where the elemental forces now all are here aligned. As we enter even more bliss now, the Buddhahood arrives. Our third eye open wide right now. Ajna now appears. Om Namah Shivaya, and Ganesha now is here. Elephant spirit of remembrance, in remembrance of we. The mother, father, love and bliss, the joy, the ecstasy, the loving space inside our hearts. Om Namah Shivaya. Hold the space within. Om Ganapataya. Om Ganapataya Namaha. 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 Om Rim Namate Namaha. Om Rim Hanumate Namaha. Om Rim Hanumate Namaha. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Om Rim Hanumate Namaha. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. From the center of the lotus, the goddess appears like a pearl of wisdom from ear to ear. Listening in softly, always to hear, is the goddess Lakshmi suddenly appears. Sweetness, softness, love inside, blooming the lotus inside our mind's eye. Pearl of wisdom, the spiritual truth, as the goddess appears, and she's here inside you. Motherliness, right inside our hearts. We love the mother with the depths of these parts. Our quantum shift now suddenly appears as the goddess of the lotus is manifested here. As queen of our world in a bridge through time, we welcome this girl, open heart, body, mind. We welcome the future to be so big and bright as the goddess of the lotus has manifested in our lives, to be here to support us and to nurture us too with the power of the dragons. And the matrix blasts through in the center of the cosmos as we rest in this space, receiving love that is the most, that is conceived at this day. As divine masculine loves the feminine, we open to embrace with a hug and a kiss and love and the space, embracing the power as we hold on tight, for this is our hour to awaken inside. Presence and patience and kindness too, as the pearl of love is coming on through, blasting us, embracing us, but now not to kill, but to hold the space with us and to enjoy the thrill. Om Namah Shivaya. Let our hearts open wide in the power of greatness. We hold it inside, this inner spaciousness, as we breathe in the breath of life and allow the angelic forces to awaken us. Om Hreem Namah Shivaya. Om Hreem Namah Shivaya. Om Hreem Namah Shivaya. The ones and the zeros, so much value is here as we welcome this presence and we smile in here like this new moon. The scorpions appear, giving us an exoskeleton thick and rich right here, and a tail so long it wraps around our mind and holds us right here with poison at the tip at this time. But we're not here to hurt or to harm or to kill, but to use it as medicine. Just a little microdose for real, a micro taste, a micro presence of the poison of life. Gives us power, gives us the essence, makes us strong and held inside and contained by this life as we live so rich as the goddess now inside. We are that kind of wish. Inside our hearts now, as if it's our own birthday and we've been born into this world on this day as a little baby angel, straight from the other side, straight from the wishes of our mother and our fathers, to be born into this world alive. We can be anything we want to be inside this world. So now receive, open up our hearts to receive our gifts. And with all of our hearts now, wish for it. Wish that our greatness now can appear. Wish for the greatness to be right here, that all that we are and all that we've ever been can live to the whole of its potential, super friends. Wings cracking open, this spiritual egg. Wings of a dragon are born here this day. In the name of the Father and the Mother, God, Goddess, cracking on open the yogas within us. We are the ones, the enlightened Buddha masters, the Bodhisattva sons, enlightened here together, manifested in the world, and femifested too, as the love that is the goddess God is awake, alive in you. And so we come into our bodies, we come into our minds, the spirit of the goddess God, human, yoga, divine. Deepening our breath as we are now born alive from the gamma through the delta into theta and alpha arrive through all the elements, the ether, the air and space, the fire and the water. Now let earth be born this day inside us all into beta as we come into our lives, born in bliss and joy and love and peace and hope, fully alive. The breath of life is here. Rama Rama Krishna too, as we wiggle our fingers and toes and appear as a living you, a perfect eternal being, manifested now in time. Wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch your arms up over side. Angel wings manifesting in your mind's eye. Like Mercury, let wings be all around you at this time. Like you are an angel, every cell is round and covered with wings. Happiness and joy, the heavens and earth, the ground now starts to sing. The planet beneath us, butterfly rippling the field. The cosmos above us, cosmic dream serpent, awakening wings that we feel. The flutters, the blush inside our hearts, like Krishna is now home. And Sita, Rama, Radha, archetyping us with an Om. Feeling like the goddess sitting on a lotus, divine mother dragon birthing now within us, solving that great riddle of the ancient Sphinx, the chicken and the egg at the same time, enlightened beings, manifesting duality here unified, being that level up trinity, that living heart, the Christ, in the yoga harmony, like gyroscope, as we're spinning to the left and the right, the up and down, always facing that inner north. Always inwardly, we know. Our solar plexus talks, our inner being is here. It's dragon o'clock, Quetzalcoatl, my dears. The love of the ancestors, the land's great gift, welcoming thus inside us, misters, and the spiritual beloved misses. Yoked together, unified, married in love, in our heart's side. As we bring our knees into our chest, stretch and yawn like a fetus. And whenever we're ready, rolling onto our side, ever so slowly taking our time, coming up to seated super friends of mine. Shoulders rolled back, crown elevated and aligned. Head, neck, and spine aligned. Being that change that you're wanting to see. Sitting up tall, my fairy family. Breathing into your prana, ultraviolet 5D light body. Visualizing the full spectrum awakening inwardly. From your chakras spinning vortices, the lotuses of 7. Lam Vam Ram Yam Ham Sham Om Om. The 8th one manifesting within. Another halftone chakras start awakening this day, connecting to the nadis, left, right, center, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna nadis. Our auric field is glowing. It contains us as an egg. The inner space is molten liquid gold in us, the space. A sight now to be holding as we start to feel that way. Blooming liquid molten golden lotus, Jai Devi. Our heart, the Anahata lotus, where heavens meet the land. above, below, awaken in this crystallization. And in that Christ at center, it's the gift we hold this day. The yumminess, the portal, activate our Merkaba field. Energy. Above space spinning with the heavens, below space spinning with the ground, where the left nut meets the earth, and we manifest here now the visible light spectrum where we feel ourselves 3D, now moving into time and space, the Kundalini Shakti. Manifesting within this world, always been here, always will. The life I am, the presence at will, now manifesting within. Breathe this Kundalini Shakti. Saraswati is here. The goddess of love and music and beauty. Full spectrum, a light now appears. A song, a tone, a frequency, a lotus from ear to ear. Blooming Kuan Yin lotus, manifesting the Yoni-verse. Oh, my goddess, the beloved mother. Allow her to awaken us and to hold us in her arms, to love us, to contain us, to carry us together in a world where we live as art. We are love, we are fun, we are family, we are light, we are bliss, we are community. We are red, we are blue, we are full spectrum hue, we are purple. Inside you, we are gold. And that's truth. We are winners. We are champions. We are multi-dimensional. We are more than just humans. We are human divine, evolving at this time, manifesting peace, body, mind, heart and mind, grace and ease, love and unity. Blessed be. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. In love and kindness and gratitude and peace and thankfulness. Give thanks for all things, all that is good, our inner abundance. Welcome the goddess, the human divine, the lotus is blooming now at this time. Energetically, Mahalakshmi, the goddess of love and family and community, full spectrum bliss, full spectrum love, full spectrum goddess, rising from the pink, the rosy hue where it smells like bliss, and it's in you too. Into our root, into the red, into our waters, our sacrum, my friends. The orange, the juiciness starts to rise like a tree of life up our spine and into the gold, the Manipura, gritting in us all. Spiritual power, like a sun is born inside of our core as the Shumna Nadi rises like a flagstaff inside this core, up the center line, up our spine, spinning slowly up to the right, lifting highly in the green hue. Through our heart, it's an emerald in you, spinning, spiraling this golden crystal hue. Up the teal, it starts to bloom in you into that high heart. Our health and vitality is guaranteed and ensured. And up this energy, Kundalini Shakti, unravel, unwind, just like a serpent, now right up our spine, twisting as we breathe. It's spreading its wings. It jumps out our throat when we can't help but sing up to the skies. Oh, heaven, Ja, Ja. Oh, Namah Shivaya. Oh, yes. Boom, Shiva. Divine force, this energy, this ajna awakens the cosmos. See inwardly the skies and the heavens, the stars, they're all blooming. The quanta is here. We see every star inside our third ear. We're hearing the heavens, they're sing all around. His 360 vision is wide open now. And like Stevie Wonder, I just got to sing as we're reaching this higher ground. The heavens, they ring with the tones of the angels. We're getting our wings. In the county of the angels, we feel the heavens ring with the song of the Father who paved the way and held the space for the Mother rising this day. the magical spirit as the lotus now blooms. Our third eye can hear it as it's open in you. The Shushim Nadi, one at a time, 1001, like Arabian Nights, blooming like the Buddha in the ancient of worlds. Feel it now in ya. You are the temple, my girls. Let it bloom with the wisdom of guardianship, of the light of eternity manifesting within the mothership. The earth is expanding, and now so are you, as the queendom is blooming, the full spectrum hue, as the love of the mother has this day been born, uniting us like brothers and sisters of the Lord. And in the womb of the goddess, now we're ready to be born, and it's here now within us in the eye of the storm, bringing the rhythm, the drumbeat of light, the harmony is within us, and now is our time. So we're being that change that we want to see, and this is our channel, the beloved Prana Shakti. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Land of milk and honey. Om Namah Shivaya. Spreading that love to everybody. Om Namah Shivaya. And so it begins. The first moment of the rest of our lives, the first moment of the best of our lives. Living in the space as human divine, honoring our brothers and sisters, keepers of the light. Divine in me, divine in thee, one great lineage of ancestry. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. I honor this light of the we. And the love of dog is with us all. Namaste. Princess Charlie, you're the sweetest of them all. My little doggy baby. Oh, I love you so. My sweet angel puppy. Oh, dog is love. Thank you, super friends, our fairy god fam. Nice, AJ. Welcome back. Can we hug it in? You give us a hug. Happy day, happy lives. This hug's for you, super friends of mine. May all love be yours on this election day in the sacred container that we together create. Thank you so much for holding this space with us. As Galactivators, we love you so much. Thanks for being our audience and holding this space in the live time or on the replays. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, mega super galactivated today up in this, because the energy is so strong in the air. It's so rich. People are feeling so deeply. Oh, what bliss, what ecstasy, and what love, and what honor and respect I have for all of us holding this container together, my divine super friends. So thank you. With all respect, with all love, and all pride, I honor you and say this is the best day of our lives. Thank you so much, and hopefully tonight we'll be with you on our live stream, super friends of mine.
Yeah, trying to figure out the...
Yeah, meow. So thank you, YouTube. Have the best day ever, and blessings, peace, and love to you. And you can go to Galactivators.com if you want to get some of our Galactivators gear, like this tiger shorts I'm wearing here, or this beautiful Kamala Devi, the Lotus Goddess shirt that I painted for us all that says vote. And please vote. Please vote for women. Please vote for rights, equal rights. Vote for fairness and love. Thank you, super friends. Have the best day ever. Namaste. Stay galactic.